A local mayor resigned today, and applications will be taken for a vacant city council position. A local man gets a 10-year sentence for his part in a drug operation, and an outdoor concert is being moved indoors because of the weather.
A wet start to the weekend across East Alabama, but then some better weather for the back half of the weekend. We'll have the complete forecast for all of East Alabama coming up.
Spring football practice is here, and so is track state championships. Details coming up in sports. EAN Local News starts now.
This segment of EAN Local News is brought to you by Waldrop Manufacturing, metal buildings made right here in Calhoun County.
Hello, we're glad you could join us. I'm Katie Edwards. A two-vehicle accident on Interstate 20 in Heflin has taken the life of a Birmingham man. State troopers say 38-year-old Demetrius J. McGee was killed when his car hit a tractor-trailer near the Alabama Highway 9 interchange. McGee was pronounced dead at the scene of the accident on Wednesday. Troopers are continuing their investigation into the cause of that crash. Lightning struck a tree removal worker Thursday afternoon in Pell City. Fire officials say the man was working in one of his company's trucks in the Mill Village area when he was hit by lightning. He was taken to UAB Hospital in St. Clair County in critical condition. Anniston Vice Mayor Sierra Smith becomes the city's new mayor following the resignation of Jack Draper. Smith will serve out Draper's term of office, which will end later this year following city elections this summer. In a statement released this morning, the Anniston City Council thanked Draper for his 8.5 years of service that announced that Mayor Smith had assumed the city's top elected position. Smith was chosen by the council in 2020 to be vice mayor, and under state law, she automatically became mayor when Draper resigned. Smith was elected to represent Ward 3 in 2020, and that council position is now vacant. The city will begin accepting resumes for the Ward 3 council seat on Monday. All resumes should be hand-delivered to the city manager's office at 1129 Noble Street or sent by email to citymanager@annistonal.gov by Monday, May 12th at 4 o'clock. Interviews for eligible applicants will be conducted on Thursday, May 15th at 6 p.m. at the Anniston City Meeting Center. The person selected for Ward 3 will also serve until the new council takes office later this year. All of the defendants in a local drug operation have now been sentenced to federal prison. We'll have details when we return.
From CARE's Direct Primary Care. Do you want convenient 24/7 access to health care? We're available in person, by text, phone, and video visit. Sooner or later, we all get sick. A quick trip to an ER or urgent care can quickly add up to more than the cost of 1 year's membership of Direct Primary Care. If you have a high deductible, you can quickly burn through that before your insurance activates. Join CARE's DPC today.
This segment of EAN Local News is brought to you by WM Grocery, located in Heflin, Wadowee, Roanoke, and in Piedmont.
The last of 6 defendants charged in a drug trafficking conspiracy based in Anniston have been sentenced to federal prison, according to U.S. Attorney Prim F. Escalona. DeMarcus Sharon Brown, 39 of Anniston, was sentenced to 10 years in prison by U.S. District Court Judge Corey L. Mays. Brown pleaded guilty to conspiracy to possess with the intent to distribute methamphetamine and distribution of methamphetamine. According to court documents, from the fall of 22 until the summer of 2023, the 6 defendants conspired to distribute over 1,000 grams of methamphetamine in East Alabama. The other 5 defendants who have pleaded guilty in the case are Jamar Durante Clay, 36 of Anniston, who was sentenced to 152 months in prison, Jonathan Tyree McRath, 39 of Anniston, sentenced to 81 months in prison, Denarius Quinez Kincaid, 38 of Anniston, sentenced to 120 months in prison, Brandon Jamal Jernigan, 30 of Anniston, sentenced to 58 months in prison, and Michael Gardner Boone, 33 of Montgomery, sentenced to 121 months in prison. The case was part of an organized crime drug enforcement task force's investigation. The Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, Firearms, and Explosives also investigated the case, along with the Anniston Police Department, Oxford Police Department, the 7th Judicial Major Crimes Unit, and West Alabama Narcotics Task Force. A crawfish boil to benefit St. Michael's Medical Clinic will be held at the Sinclair Social on West 10th Street next Saturday, May 10th at noon. The meal will be prepared by 3 Dudes Seafood, and a band will provide live music. The purpose is to show community support for the local clinic, which provides essential medical care to uninsured and underserved residents. Funds raised at the events will help ensure that more patients can receive the care they need, regardless of their ability to pay. When we return, local gardeners are invited to a plant sale this weekend.
Spring into freshness at WM. Celebrate the season with our bountiful selection of farm fresh produce. From juicy berries to crisp greens, taste the flavors of spring at WM. Visit us today and let the freshness bloom in every bite.
Welcome to Buster Miles Kia in Anniston, where we're dedicated to serving you with honesty and care. Whether you're shopping for a new or used car or need service, we're here to make it easy and stress-free. Visit us today at Buster Miles Kia, where great cars and family values come together. Buster Miles Kia, your trusted hometown dealership.
This segment of EAN Local News is brought to you by Oxford Lumber. Come visit any of our locations in Oxford, Jacksonville, Talladega, and Roanoke.
If you have a little extra green in your wallet, the Jacksonville Garden Club, along with the Tree Amigos, would like to add a little more green to your yard. They're holding their annual plant sale Saturday from 9 a.m. until 2 p.m. A variety of plants will be for sale, but the event is cash only. The sale will take place at the Jacksonville Garden Club Greenhouse on Gardiner Drive. Due to the forecast of rainy weather, tonight's opening summer concert at the AMP in Gadsden has been relocated to 210 at the tracks. Coolers are welcome, so people are invited to bring their favorites and enjoy a night of music indoors. Admission is free. So, how much rain can we expect this weekend? John Holder is in the EAN Weather Center with all those answers. John?
Katie, indeed, we have a lot of rainfall coming in the next 24 to 36 hours across East Alabama. We will break down the weekend forecast and the 7-day forecast for all of East Alabama next.
This spring and summer, get it done right with Oxford Lumber, your hometown partner for projects big or small. From refreshing your garden to upgrading your outdoor space, we've got everything you need. Check out our full garden center and gear up on our Stihl showroom, chainsaws, blowers, trimmers, and more. Ready to grill? We've got Big Green Egg, Traeger, and Blackstone to fire up the fun. Since 1985, Oxford Lumber has been built on tradition and focused on you. Visit us today at any of our 5 locations: Oxford, Roanoke, Talladega, Jacksonville, and Lincoln. Oxford Lumber, where you're treated like family. EAN News would like to thank all our commercial sponsors. Go check out our sponsors' links in the description below.
Here's the EAN weather cam looking at Quintard Avenue in Anniston. This is looking off to the northwest, and the northwest has been where the action is today. A severe thunderstorm watch in effect. That included Etowah County and points off to the northwest. Does not include Calhoun or Cleburne counties as of yet. but we do have some strong storms on the way. All in all, a pretty nice day today. 84 for the high, well above the average for this time of year. 60 for the low this morning. Again, several degrees above the average for the second day of May. Looking at the forecast for tonight, we've got passing showers and storms really at any point tonight. This is going to be an overnight event as well. Some of the storms, especially this evening up until about 10 o'clock or midnight, they could be on the strong to even severe side. The low tonight at 60, chance of rain 60%. Will be in the 70s for most of the evening hours tonight. Coming up tomorrow, really a wet day coming up for this first Saturday in May. We're going to be looking at showers passing through at 9 a.m. in the morning, about 64 degrees. More rainfall, about 68 by lunchtime. 3 o'clock tomorrow afternoon will be in the 70s, but that's a lot cooler than it has been, obviously. 71 for the high tomorrow afternoon, coming at about 3 o'clock. This is not an all-day rain, but the rain chance tomorrow is 90%, and that means that just about any time there'll be a passing shower or a thunder shower across East Alabama. Here's the 7-day forecast. Much better weather coming for the back half of the weekend, but not until really we get all this out of here Saturday night. We will carry this shower and thunderstorm activity into the evening hours tomorrow night. Look at that rain chance, 90%, 80% tomorrow night. And then we'll start to clear out and cool off a little bit by Sunday. Sunday, plenty of sunshine, no chance of rain, 72 for the high. Look at that low at 52 Sunday morning. And then some 40s coming to East Alabama. We'll still be very warm in the afternoon, 74 on Monday, 80 on Tuesday. But look at those nighttime lows, a couple of mornings there. We will dip down just below 50 degrees, some upper 40s on both Monday and Tuesday mornings. And then we're right back to springtime weather for sure. Good chances for rain for the back half of the work week next week, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. About a 60% chance of rain all 3 days. Highs will be in the mid to upper 70s, about where we should be for this time of year. Nighttime lows, upper 50s, low 60s. Again, that's about average for the first week in May across East Alabama. Let's talk about the severe weather threat that's coming up tonight. You see an enhanced risk of severe weather that includes a good bit of East Alabama. All of Etowah County, most of Calhoun County under an enhanced risk for severe weather. This is because of the possibility of damaging thunderstorm winds and some large hail as well. For Calhoun, the southern half of Calhoun County, all of Cleburne County, we're looking at a slight risk of weather. What's the timing on this? Really up to about 9 o'clock tonight. That's when we think we will have the severe threat up until 9 o'clock tonight. But even after 9 o'clock, we could still have showers and thunderstorms all the way through the overnight hours, as we mentioned. We just don't think they'll be severe after about 9 or 10 o'clock tonight. Just important if you have Friday night plans to keep an eye to the sky over the next few hours across East Alabama. I'll be back here tomorrow morning. We will have your Saturday weather at a glance. It's sports time now on a Friday. Here's Jordan Smith.
Thanks, John. It was a golden day on the track in Alabama yesterday as two standout athletes made sure their names were written down in the record books. White Plains senior Madden Kahn added a 10th straight title to her incredible resume, winning the Class 4A girls 1600 meter run with a time of just over 5 minutes and 20 seconds yesterday. That's right, 10 championships across cross country, indoor, and outdoor track. Kahn had 8 rings before the fall, then claimed her 3rd straight cross country title for number 9. After battling back from an injury this winter, she made a strong comeback, dominating the distance events at the Calhoun County meet, and now adding one more for the other thumb. Meanwhile, over in the high jump pit, Alexandria's Anna Beth Stewart was soaring to new heights. Stewart cleared 5 feet 2 inches to grab her first individual gold medal at state and powered Alexandria to 6th place in the team standings with 11 points at the end of yesterday. Spring football is in full swing here in Alabama, and over in Heflin, the Cleburne County Tigers are hitting up the field with purpose. With their fall jamboree just a week away, second-year head coach Vaughn Lee is setting the tone early. After a tough 1-9 season last year, Lee is determined to spark a turnaround. Lee returned to Cleburne County last year to lead the program after taking over for Joby Burns. A longtime assistant for the Tigers, Lee knows the culture and is putting in the hard work to build it back up. And it all starts in the weight room. Coach Lee says this spring has been all about building strength, discipline, and team chemistry. The Tigers are in good spot now to grow, losing just 2 seniors from last year's squad and bringing back a strong core of 12 juniors. Cleburne County is laying the groundwork now, and with fall just around the corner, the Tigers are hoping that all this spring sweat turns into the wins when it matters most. And taking a look at that jamboree that will be next Friday night starting at 6 o'clock there at Ellie Bell Field in Heflin. Cleburne County will take on Southeastern for 1 quarter beginning at 6 o'clock. Then Huffman and Sachs go at it for 1 quarter at 6:30. Cleburne County comes back to play Huffman for 1 half at 7 o'clock. At 7:50, Southeastern and Sachs will go for 1 quarter. Then at 8:30, Huffman and Southeastern will play 1 quarter. And then following out, Sachs will take on the Cleburne County Tigers for 1 quarter at 9 o'clock. That'll do it for sports. Let's head back over to Katie.
Thanks for that update, Jordan, and thanks to you at home for watching us today. You can find us every weeknight on Facebook and YouTube, our website, and also on Rumble. Go to the platform of your choice and you can watch our news, sports, and weather coverage whenever it's convenient for you. We'll see you back here Monday for your news on your schedule.